Hey, Jeremy Kennedy here, and I'm going to keep this video as brief as possible, but I want to show you a traffic source that's right under your nose. Places where you can tap into traffic right now today that's ultra targeted traffic. And, most people think of the typical traffic sources. They completely overlook this source. Normally we think about Facebook, Facebook groups, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, all these different places, right? The norm. But we forget about the people who already have the traffic. And that's what we're going to be talking about here today, and how you can easily find them. Now, let's pretend I'm in the bass fishing niche, that bass fishing. And replace that niche with any niche in the world. Whatever niche that you're in, this will apply to. So if I'm in bass fishing, you could be in weight loss, you could be in email marketing, you could be in plumbing, you could be in hunting, whatever it might be. And we're going to say bass fishing, and this is the magic keywords right here. Bass fishing. You can see that I've already got it in here. Bass fishing blog. Okay? Now, here's the beautiful thing. Google is now going to show you a list of all the top blogs in your niche, in that niche, right? So we got like Tactical Bassin, we got LureNet, Ultimate Bass, we got, I've clicked on a few of these, like RA Bass Fishing. So we can open some of these up, and look, you've got, the first 10 pages are going to be some of the most popular blogs on the internet for bass fishing, for this topic. And because they're on the first few pages, that they're getting a lot of traffic to their website. So it's already predetermined that since they're on the first page of Google for the term bass fishing blog, they're probably getting a ton of traffic, right? And if we go to their page, and we see, we go to their Facebook, some of these, you can see 48,000 people like this page. So we know that they've got an audience. All right. And what we can do is if we go to their blog and we look on their website, and if they have an email sign-up form, any kind of sign-up for our free newsletter or anything like that. Let's go over here to this one, RBA Bass Fishing. They have this sign-up for RB Bass News. Now, if we go to their Facebook, we can also see that they have 12,500 people. That's still a lot of people that have likes on a Facebook page. It's hard to get those likes anymore. Okay, but that just shows us, again, they're getting traffic and they're on page 1 of Google. So this is a popular site for bass fishing. Now, here's what we know. If they have a sign up for RBA News, we know they're building an email list. So these guys have an email list of their subscribers. Now, wouldn't you agree that people that sign up for this here, they're avid bass fishing people. They're really interested in this topic. They're on this weird little niche site about bass fishing, and they're signing up for the email newsletter. That's a passionate audience that this email list is, okay? And if you look on most big blog sites will have some sort of sign up for our email list, or sign up for our membership, or sign up for something free. They will have that on their website. And all you got to do is go over here and find their contact information. There's usually contact information somewhere on the website. And I'm sure if we look, contact us. There's advertising. Some of them even have advertising where you can contact them for media kit, but ask them. You just simply reach out to them wherever their contact information is. Even if you're just sending them a simple email and you say, hey, I would like to purchase a solo email blast to your email list, right? I would like to purchase an advertisement to your email list, or a solo blast, or an email blast, they call them. A lot of times they haven't heard the term solo ad, but they've heard the term email blast, which is funny. Now, if they've got advertising on their site like this, then these guys are already expecting your email. So they'll already have something, a reply for you. They'll already have information. You can see how much it is to advertise with these guys. And it'll either be, you can advertise probably in these ad spots. They might do a YouTube video for you, a Facebook post for you. They can tap into all their audiences. And that goes the same with all these different blogs. And here's the thing. Again, we've got pages and pages and pages of blogs. So let's say these guys, because they were on page 1 and they got a huge audience, let's say they're kind of more expensive for a solo ad. They've already got advertising here. They're aware that their audience is valuable, so they might charge a little more. But if we go in here to like page 2, page 3, to some of these smaller blogs, some of these guys that don't have necessarily a huge following, but they have a following, right? Maybe it's a little bit smaller. Again, we go through and just look at their site, see what they have set up. Usually they'll have social media. If they have social media, they can do promos for you on all those different social media accounts. If they're building an email list, again, as well, then you can ask for an email blast. And it really, see, these guys subscribe to our email list, angler.com fishing blog, so they're building an email list. And so you can contact these guys. Hey, how much is an email blast? Or how much is a Facebook blast? How much is it to advertise to your audience any different way that you will let me, right? Because this is the most passionate audience for your niche, and you're going directly to the source. There is no having to fool around with keywords on Facebook and figuring out if these are the right audience. Like, this is the hottest audience for a bass fishing product. If you want to sell a bass fishing product, you can't get any more targeted just about than getting an email blast to this guy's email list. You're just going to get sales. Period. I mean, if it's a decent offer, you're going to get sales. It's such a targeted niche. You could do this for any niche in the world. And another valuable source besides blogs is forums. Okay? And this is another one that we overlook. So Bass Resource is a popular bass fishing forum, and it's still really, really active. A lot of forums, a lot of niche forums are still extremely active, and people tend to not utilize them. They forget about the old forums. And here's the thing: they still have newsletters, even if the forum is outdated. Here's the thing: even if the forum is not necessarily active, but they have a newsletter, those emails are still active. They could still send an email blast to those people. But like these different forums, there's places to advertise. I don't know where on this particular site, but I know they have places where you can advertise on this forum. And so all kinds of niches, just about every niche has their own little private forums, their own little groups and things like that, where you could tap into, and they're building lists, and you can pay for sponsorships. And here's the other thing: on some of these blogs, some of these guys, instead of saying, hey, let me pay you outright for a solo ad or an email blast, you can totally set up an affiliate program for your product with something like ClickFunnels or ClickBank, or depending on what niche it is in, Weird Plus, or whatever it may be. And you could say, what, if you send an email blast, I will pay you a percentage of sales instead. And they have the potential to make a lot more money that way, actually. Instead of paying them $100 for an email blast, they can make $500 in commissions. And if you can make that real to them, if you can really explain how they can make more money, a lot of people will go to that Instead, I will say that the majority of my traffic to all of my products, I have hundreds of products. 90% of my traffic is affiliate traffic. It's affiliates sending me traffic, and they get paid a commission. And they get paid a lot more money than if I were to just pay them a flat fee to promote my offer. Which, if you have the cash, it's cheaper for you to buy an email blast from somebody like this than it is to give them the commissions, because you'll wind up making more money in the long run from the email blast because you'll make more profit. Whereas if you give commissions, they're sucking up profit off of each sale, but you didn't have to come up with any money out of pocket. So if you're just flat broke, completely flat broke, maybe try the commission model. But really, just look at these sources. You can tap into these today in any niche. So don't let the whole traffic thing stop you from making money online. It's really simple. Just go where the audiences already are, go where the traffic already is, and have those people send their traffic to you. They will, all day long. Because to them, it's just money. It's extra money. It's bonus cash, because they're already sending their people to content. It's bonus cash if they get paid for it to do it too. So that being said, I'm going to end the video here, and I hope it brought you some value. We'll see you again soon.